It's been a while since the last time I've made a video like this, but might as well make one. When it comes to OSU content in 2026, a lot of people just instantly want to say that OSU content is dead, that there's nothing interesting, and that there's nobody at the moment making any content. And while everybody is currently trying to be negative about this topic and just not give this content any shot, I like to be a bit more different than everyone else, if you know what I mean. And the reality of things is that OSU content is slowly but surely coming back. I mean, just for example, take a look at the 4 most subscribed OSU channels at the moment. They are all actively posting now. For example, BTMC, he has been posting pretty actively for the past 6 months. And if you have a normal attention span and actually watched his recent video where he quote-unquote got a job, you would know that BTMC didn't actually quit OSU content and didn't actually get a job, but rather he is actually focusing a bit more now into OSU content, and that he is not going anywhere anytime soon. It's me, bitch! To be fair, if you knew Ed, you would know that he is not leaving the OSU community anytime soon. And you would also know all of this information if you just watched my interview with BTMC on the B-Talk podcast. I'll leave a link in the description. Speaking of which, Hugo Frost is also back, which is pretty huge news for the OSU community. He has been actively posting on YouTube as of recent, and he has been streaming a ton recently, both on YouTube and Twitch. And it's pretty interesting since not a lot of people currently stream on YouTube because of copyright stuff. Other than that, Emer has been also posting actively a ton. I mean, just last week, Emer posted more main channel videos than I have uploaded in the past 2 weeks, which is a bit embarrassing to admit. And of course, Emer has motion outside of the OSU community as well, as of recently posting some geometry dash completions that he has done, as well as collaborating with the group TCD on their recent Among Us video, which is pretty big. And he's also active on his second channel as well, posting pretty frequently highlights from his streams, which is also really cool to see. But other than the 3 main big channels that we have in the OSU community, we are seeing also being active in other areas we have not previously thought about. And I'm specifically talking about YouTube Shorts, or should I say short form content in general, because it seems like there's a lot of potential to do on that type of platform and a lot more opportunities to grow on that as well. I have been utilizing Shorts to my advantage as well, and as you can see, they have been performing pretty well. And I'm not like reinventing the wheel or something like that when it comes to content like this, because I'm just stating some cool OSU facts in the short form version of videos. For example, the content creator Birch, who you may or may not know, I recently did a podcast episode with him, and he revealed that he actually launched a separate channel for OSU content called Flow Aim OSU that does a similar type of shorts content similar to mine, mainly just informative videos on OSU, and it does seem like the channel is performing pretty well. The same could be said about OSU Museum, another channel who is a bit more focused on OSU documentaries and stuff like that. Although not posting as frequently, the quality and editing of these shorts is pretty high, and I would suggest you to check them out. I mean, even on TikTok also is getting pretty popular. For example, Paul the Best, or also known as Paul on OSU, has recently had a few videos blow up where he introduced the Geometry Dash community to OSU. Well, maybe it's more of a rage bait video, but it doesn't matter. And there's countless other TikTok creators that I just simply can't mention in this video because there's loads of them, so just go on TikTok and search OSU or something like that. You will most likely find a ton of them. What I'm trying to say with all of this is that currently there's tons of OSU content being made and tons of content to be made. There's loads and loads of untapped market potential when it comes to OSU content, just waiting there for someone to make content out of that people will most likely watch. The only problem is that lots of people, when it comes to making videos on YouTube or just want to start doing content creation, they just overthink a lot of stuff. Like, what if my video just doesn't turn out to be the way it's supposed to be? What if I don't sound well? What if I don't have the good enough equipment? And they're non-stop thinking about the what ifs and not actually just taking action to do the actual thing, which is just make the goddamn video. Sit down and actually start recording stuff. It may or may not turn out the best thing ever, but try to give it your absolute best. Try to analyze the entire thing and work on improving it as much as possible for the next video. I mean, someone who I would like to give a shout out to, who has been actually making some pretty entertaining videos as of recent, is 8-Digit OSU Player. This is someone who has been making videos on essentially just coaching 6 digits. It's a rather simple premise, yet pretty entertaining to watch as well, since he's doing a no BS type of coaching. Essentially just giving the advice straight to the person's face and just telling them what's wrong with their gameplay and what they can improve on. The videos aren't the most highly edited thing ever, but they're still really entertaining to watch because there's no need for it to be highly edited. Because of that, he has managed to grow his channel to 1,000 subscribers, which is already a pretty good milestone, all because he has realized that there is a market in Osu for this type of content that hasn't been tapped into, and he took that opportunity. Of course, he tries to experiment with stuff every now and then, which is always good to do as well. I mean, goddamn, he revived Osu Shalal from the grave to make this goated video with him. Another person that I would like to shout out, for example, is someone by the name of She, or also known as Shiza, who I have collaborated with in the past on a recent cool creative video they did on an Osu Geo party, which was a bit scuffed but still funny to watch and collaborate with. Other than that, they also do experiment with videos, like for example trying to run Osu on this thing and much other stuff, so I'll leave a link to Shiza's channel in the description as well. So yeah, again, there's lots of opportunities in the Osu community to make content out of. You just have to be with the right mindset and be a bit more positive about some stuff. I mean, lots of people are currently saying that my content is just made for the money or something like that, which is kind of funny because if I actually wanted to make content about money, I would have already left the Osu community a while ago and just focused on something else. I'm passionate about the Osu community. I like seeing news about the Osu community. I like informing people about this community, and I just simply love this community. Why else would I be still making videos about this community if I didn't have passion in the first place? The monetization aspect is just a motivational factor, but it isn't the main one. You need to have passion to make these types of videos in order for you to succeed. There is still creative and unique ways you can still make money off of Osu, but it isn't going to be profitable if you go full into it at the moment. That being said though, I did recently launch something that would not also give something back to the Osu community in form of entertainment, but would also be some sort of financial way to support me when it comes to making content. And that is the fact that I have launched a Patreon. On my Patreon, I'm trying to offer a bit more content to those who want to support me a bit more as well. There's only one tier that includes all of the benefits on the Patreon, where you will get an exclusive role in my Discord server as well as a private channel for talking, where we will organize weekly motis as well for Osu, as well as get mentioned into the start or end of every video and podcast episode. You also get status updates from me, so you know what my next video is going to be or not, as well as see who is going to be the next guest for the Beat Talk podcast, be able to directly ask questions to them before the interview even gets recorded, as well as get ad-free viewing of every episode of the Beat Talk podcast, and also be able to get early access to any future episodes. So if you're interested into having all of these benefits, and if you also want to support me more as a content creator, then be sure to check the first link in the description and consider becoming a Patreon member. But yeah, that is essentially everything. I hope that this video will serve as some sort of motivation for you to potentially start doing Osu content and see the potential of this game and the community in it, and think more in a positive way when it comes to stuff like this. Anyways, my name is Stu. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.